Mag on again. Now I'm gonna show you that you're living in a dangerous world right here. We gonna show you some things that they've been doing with dead bodies nowadays. Now, I did a video maybe about a year and a half ago with them so-called turning bodies into water, liquefy dead bodies, and actually use it back to water plants. You understand? And now they're so-called gonna turn the human being body into soil where you can actually plant back food in and whatever. We go get into that and break it down. The bottom line is they're trying to make deaths not so foreign to you. You understand? And of course they have to find more ways or come up with more ways to get rid of these dead bodies that gonna flood the place in this destruction, the end of times. Let's get into this right here and break it down. Make it run.
Now, with in-depth reporting tonight on a topic we've been keeping an eye on. And this one comes from California, which as of now will allow a new eco-friendly burial method called...
You hear that, people? Pay attention. Eco-friendly. Because they're trying to tell you it's better for the earth. You see what I tell you? What I tell you about naturality of this earth. And they're taking it away. Replacing it with chemicals and a fake earth. You don't understand. Everything that they give you now, it got something to do with science. Science wasn't around supposedly back in biblical days. How did they come up with this science to also get rid of bodies, dead bodies? You don't get it, people. It's a new time. They're showing you that death is going to come around more than you used to see it. You understand? More people going to die. You're going to see death is not so foreign to you anymore. Pay attention.
In composting, starting in 2027. The bill was just signed into law by Governor Gavin Newsom over the weekend. And it is a process, human composting, where your deceased loved one is turned into healthy soil.
Yeah, that turn into healthy soil. And of course, when you smell those so-called fake soil that they got, you already know that's nothing nice, people. It stink. Why does it smell like dead body? Why does it smell like dead animals? Those dirt that they give you to grow shit in, because the real dirt that you see on the ground can't grow nothing in America. What you think, people? Why those fake dirt smell like that, and now they're giving you this right here where you can turn the human being into dirt? Listen.
Companies that offer this say every person who chooses this option over more traditional methods like burial or cremation will save 1 metric ton of carbon.
You hear that? You're going to save 1 metric ton of carbon. You're going to save carbon. I already told you they're tricking you with the global warming, even when it comes to burying the dead. Pay attention here.
The environment. It can cost around $5,000 to $7,000. That's a little less expensive than a casket funeral, but it's more expensive than cremation. California.
And another thing that you need to understand about cremation, don't let them do that to your body, people. I mean, you have no control when you're dead, but some people actually make the plans before they supposedly die. How they want to bury, how they want to be, put in the earth and everything. But if you involve in the cremation, if you cremate your family member or anything like that, it shows that you're dumb, because that's hell. You understand that? You're going to put somebody's body in a furnace of fire until they turn ashes. What you think that is, people? That's not good. You burn somebody's bodies to ashes. Remember, first they tell you it's good to bury the body in the ground and feed you back to the earth, supposedly. And then they come up with the cremation. I guess they can still put you back to the earth with the ashes, spread the ashes around. But listen, people, if you involve in that supposedly cremation, you involve in hell on earth. You put the human being body to that type of flames and fire, of course, that's hell.
Not the first state to be doing this. Washington, Colorado, Oregon, and Vermont now allow human composting.
You hear that?
NBC's Kristen Dahlgren.
It's because it's a new world order. And like I say, with them bringing you all these viruses, variants, and all of these other things to stir up the masses, of course, you're going to be more dead bodies. You understand me? So they have to come up with more ways to get rid of them. That's it, people. It's the new times. And remember, they just tell you they're going to make this law right here in 2027 in so-called California, and they already make it law in a few more states. What you think? People going to die more than they used to now. So they have to come up with more ways to get rid of the body.
Trina Ballard Southern lost her mother Leanne just 1 month ago.
She was modest and warm.
thoughtful and practical.
One silver lining during this difficult time was their certainty around the funeral.
This is exactly who she was and what she would have chosen.
They decided on what's called terramation, also known as human composting. Instead of the traditional burial, the human body is composted and turned into soil, which is then given back to the family for future use.
There is something in us that
for future use. Wow. Future use. So you got your family member now in dirt. They're now dirt. And you're going to use it in the future for what? I already told you, when they told you they're going to turn the dead body into water, and basically they're going to leak it back in some ponds, they're going to do all of this shit. What did I tell you? They're going to feed you the human being when they pass. They're going to feed back the live people with the dead people. No lie. Because if you're going to turn the human being into water and let it go in streams and them things and use it to water fruits and vegetables, supposedly use it as fertilizer, then of course you're eating the human being, people. They're feeding you back the human being that they tell you die. So now when you turn dirt, you can also plant food in. They can plant food in that dirt. You understand? Pay attention here. What's going on with the world today, people? Wow.
To return to the earth.
Micah Truman is the founder of a Seattle-based funeral home called Return Home, one of a few places in the U.S. offering this option. The process involves organic material and oxygen, the bottom of a specially designed...
Organic material. They mention organic, but they won't tell you what it is. Organic material. They won't mention what the material is because they're full of shit. They want the masses to believe that this is natural right here. And it's a good way to go and save the environment. You understand? Bullshit on.
Vessel is lined with sawdust, alfalfa, and straw. Then the body is placed inside, dressed with a compostable gown. The vessel is then filled to the top with more organic material.
What is it? What gonna be that organic material you're bitching about? It's bullshit, people. You need to wake your ass up. They have a lot of ways to get rid of the human being bodies now. You understand? Burial ground not gonna cut it. The amount of people gonna fall like flies. They have to come up with these methods and ways to get rid of those bodies.
The oxygen flows through the vessel and takes the body up to temperature. And in 30 days, the body completely transforms into soil.
Wow, people, in 30 days. Wow, can you believe that? In 30 days, people, the whole body, bones and everything gonna turn into dirt. You believe that, people? In 30 days. What they're talking about, organic substance, what kind of organic material or whatever they're using that can break down body that fast, sawdust. You better wake your ass up, people.
Compose, another Seattle-based funeral home, integrates families however they choose.
Maybe you want to say prayers, sing a song,
Look at this, people. Look at this. That's the human being right there. Okay, all right.
That's what this room is for.
And ceremonies can be personalized for all religions and belief systems. At the end of the process, families are given the remaining soil. Cremation, according to Environmental Advocates New York, uses about 28 gallons of fuel and releases 540 pounds of carbon dioxide into the atmosphere.
You hear that, people? So why did they come up with the cremation? It let off all the supposedly things in the atmosphere that's not good. When you burn a body, it burns too much fluid. You use too much fluid, the same fluid that they have problem with. There you go right there, people. Why did they come up with this right here to burn the human being to ashes? What I tell you about earth being hell. You sleep on what the mag tell you? Earth is hell. It's not completely there yet, but that's what they're working on. When they finish with this earth, this gonna be hell. They already burning your body to ashes. In a furnace, you in hell. 100% in.
Terramation takes about 90% less energy to complete. And when we're done, we have a material, soil, that can then be used to restart the cycle of life.
Yeah, that recycle the life, the life. How you come up with that, people? You recycle life because you turn the human being into dirt?
And when we're done, we have a material, soil, that can then be used to restart the cycle of life.
But not everyone is on board with this kind of legislation.
Wow.
The Catholic Church, for
example.
example.
Don't worry about these faggots that they run in the Catholic Church. They are part of all of the decisions that made You better understand those laws and rules. Yes, they have hands in it. You better wake up. The Catholic Church have a big part in the human being life. They play a big role, as you could see the cross with the diamonds in it, all coded. Pay attention.
Opposes it. The New York State Catholic
Look
Conference.
at this shit right here, people, that they give you in the Catholic Church, and you know it's devil shit. Pyramid right there, and they give you these characters with the halo on the head. It's nothing but devil work, 100%.
In a statement, in part, a process whereby human remains are composted and scattered in a designated scattering garden or area in a cemetery fails to sufficiently respect the dignity due the deceased. Trina said she's found comfort in the terramation process and believes that through this option, her mother's legacy of caring for the environment can live on.
You hear that, people? Because her mama care about the environment. Yes, that can live on when you turn the person into dirt. Wow, what a dumb shit. Like I say, new ways to get rid of dead bodies in the end times. They have to do it.
Leanne, how she would choose for herself and others to be.
Of course, you know.
Mindful of the footprint that she left.
Wow,
and I'm hoping that this will be more widely practiced. That people will see that it's really beautiful.
Of course, they wish it widely practiced because it's a new way they bring into the masses in the New World Order. I mention it all the time, people. Now death is not too foreign to you. Since they bring this pandemic in, you see the world change over. Now you have more dead people. And it's not a joke, people, that I mentioned it before. As soon as the pandemic enter, what did I tell you? Prepare to see more dead people than you ever seen. Prepare to hear about all these peoples that you supposedly know in entertainment fall like flies. And I was 100% on the money. That's all that's happening right now, people, because they want you to get used to death. I already told you before, it's like, okay, we living and there is nothing that come through that gonna just supposedly kill off all these people, but they come up with these COVID and tell you all these variants and all of these shits. Give you a excuse why you're dying, because they shot you up. You understand? All the people shot up right now, they're in danger. They can just drop out at any time. They not even tell you what people die from nowadays. They just tell you they die. You don't get it, people. You have to understand, this is by design. 100% for the new world or the end of times. Yeah, they say it's a new beginning. The end is the new beginning, supposedly. Like I tell you, they have to end the world. And a lot of people, you know, they're curious, like, man, can they just press a button and end the world? Or can they do all of this shit? You got to understand, you killing yourself. They're leading you to the road of destruction. They're going to let you jump off the cliff. They're just going to show you that area and tell you it's good there. You're going to dive off. If you can put it in that perspective, that's how they're going to let you kill yourself in this earth. They never hold you down and plug you up with the shot. No, they tell you something to convince you to go there and take it. Do you understand? So that's how they're going to destroy the earth. That's how they're going to reset the earth. That's how they're going to destroy the people in here. They're going to self-destruct by following what the devil people put on the table. Yeah, I'll be back on. Bam.